Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day. How do you vote?
I vote for the fifth law.
Because?
I have practical experience. I am a past life hypnotherapy, even though there is no past lives.
All right, very good.
So through the few sessions I have done,
You understand that everything is here and now.
Yes.
This is knowledge to you.
Yes.
All right, very good.
And
anything else?
Yes, that we humans don't understand that those lives that are other lives that were connected affect us, and we affect them.
They don't affect you except as you choose to be affected.
Correct. Right. But through the therapy, people can connect to that, those energies, and change them.
Yes, they can.
And
the reason that it is possible to make those changes is because you're making those connections from the present. If the idea of influence and energy was actually really coming from the past, you would have absolutely no power over it to change it at all. The only reason you actually can change those kinds of connections is because those connections are actually existing only in the present, which is where you exist.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that you are interacting with us, that also represents that in linear terms, saying that the future, those energies will influence us.
Well,
and
they are, in a sense, available to you to peruse, to consider, but what influence or effect they have are based on the choices you make as to what degree of this so-called future interaction you choose to incorporate into your present. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Does that make sense? All right.
And it's important for us to connect with those other paths.
If you believe that it's important, then it's important. If you don't, then it's not.
Okay.
It's up to you. It is one way, it's one permission slip, it's one way to recognize more of yourself, but it's not the only way.
But I believe that if we do that connection, we will be better in our linear future.
Good for you.
Humanity.
If that's what you believe, then that's what works for you. That's your permission slip. Good for you.
Thank you.
I am not invalidating, I'm not discounting it, I'm just saying if that's what works for you, then that's what works for you, because that's what your belief system says works for you. Therefore, by all means, that's your permission slip for this particular moment. By all means, use it, because it will work for you.
Great.
And it may work similarly for other people as well, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. And someday you may change your mind about how you go about your relationship to this concept, or you may not. Either is fine too.
Great.
Does this help?
Yes, thank you.
Then thank you for the work that you do and the help that you give.
Thank you.
Yes?
Can I have another question? There is a group of people, they're very dear to me, that have this question.
They all have the same question?
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's a common concept that they wanted to explore, is what is a spiritual union and how to obtain it.
What is a spiritual union and how to obtain it?
Yes.
Sounds like a manual. A spiritual union is simply the idea of the alignment of frequencies, the alignment of vibrations, the harmonizing of vibrations, the mirroring of vibrations. And you obtain it by acting on your highest excitement and thus getting the reflections of the vibrations that are on the same level. Yes?
Yes.
Simple, isn't it?
Very simple.
Not much of a manual, very thin.
Yes.
Does that help?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.